And welcome back, everybody, to PSW Impact. Tonight we've got a great show in store. We are here in Philadelphia, here in the ballroom, and we've got a lot of great matches scheduled for tonight. But first up, we're going to be having the chairman of PSW coming out here, Paul Bryan. He is actually going to be announcing what's going down tonight. Supposedly he's got some big news on tonight's show regarding Joe Blade. So we're going to figure out exactly what that news is and what's going to go down here. But Paul Bryan, as of late, has been making more appearances than ever here on PSW. This is the chairman, the man that runs everything, the man that created PSW. So we're going to see what he's got to say here tonight. Just last week, Roy Pierce, he beat Durag Jones. Well, technically he didn't beat him, it was just a draw by the time limit running down. So Roy Pierce was able to survive Durag Jones by the time running out, and I don't think Durag Jones was pretty happy about that, the end of that match. So we're gonna figure out if they're gonna continue to have another match tonight or what's gonna go down. We're about to find out, as Paul Bryan is about to make a couple of announcements. So let's see what Paul Bryan has to say. Wait a minute. I think this is Roy Pierce. I think he's about to make his way to the ring. I'm not too sure why. I guess he doesn't want to face Durag Jones again. But I'm sure we're about to find out exactly why he's coming out here. But from what I just heard from Paul Bryan, it sounds as if Joe Blade isn't going to be GM of Impact anymore. He wants to return to in-ring action, and I'm kind of wondering what he is going to be doing now. Is he going to be putting the world title picture, or is he going to try to go after something else? But I'm sure by the end of the night we will figure exactly what's going to go down between Joe Blade now that he's not going to be Impact General Manager. But Roy Pierce making his way down to the ring with that television championship that he won just a few months ago. So we're going to find out exactly what Roy Pierce is doing out here and what he's got to say. Roy Pierce really doesn't care about that championship. You can tell the damage, the wear and tear that the championship has been taking over the past few months since he's held it. It hasn't really been taking care of it very much. So we're gonna figure out what Roy Pierce is about to say. Wait a minute, he just dropped the title. Now he's just walking away. What does this mean? And it seems as if Roy Pierce is going to be dropping the television championship, but what is he going to do next? That is a question. But now we're going to kick off the show with our first match of some cruiserweight action here on PSW. This match came about because Kazushi, Marcus Creed, and Brandon Alexander all want to get their hands on that cruiserweight championship, and technically right now Byron X is still cruiserweight champion because Jaden Shadow didn't want the championship. He just wanted the championship to stay around.
Making his way to the ring from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, Marcus
As I was saying, now making his way to the ring is Marcus Creed. He just recently attacked Brandon Alexander, excuse me, on the last episode of Impact doing an interview. So this is kind of how this came about for Marcus Creed. We're gonna let him get out his aggression, and possibly, I think he does win a championship opportunity against Byron X at the next pay-per-view. So the winner of this match will become #1 contender for the PSW Cruiserweight Championship, and we'll go one-on-one with Byron X at the pay-per-view. So Byron X also, I think he's still gonna be Cruiserweight champion. He technically didn't lose the championship. The match was for whose championship was gonna stick around, and since Jaden Shadow didn't want it, Byron X gets to keep the championship. But now making his way to the ring, we have Kazushi.
First, from Yamaguchi, Japan, weighing in at 203 pounds, Cruz Zhang C.
Kazushi now making his way to the ring. This man is not to be taken lightly whatsoever. This man has been putting on some amazing matches here and around the world in professional wrestling, and that is exactly why he's here on PSW and why we decided to hire him, because he is just a talented cruiserweight, and we're going to see exactly tonight if he will be going on to the pay-per-view to face Byron X, or will it be this man, the heart of PSW, Brandon Alexander. Brandon Alexander, this awesome attire here.
And
No.
from Arkham, Massachusetts, weighing in at 204 pounds, Brandon Alexander.
Brandon Alexander making his way to the ring here. Looks very focused and ready to go. He calls himself the heart of PSW, and it's hard not to believe it because of the matches and the talent and the heart this man has. Every time he steps in between those ropes, he always puts on a great match, and he's always willing to put up a fight. And tonight, I think we're going to see that here as this cruiserweight match is about to get underway. The winner of this match, remember, becomes #1 contender for Byron X. Byron X's Cruiserweight Championship. So, let's see if Byron X, who he's going to be facing just in a few weeks at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. And now the ref calling for the bell. Now it looks like Marcus Creed and Brandon Alexander is going to get out their frustrations on each other here to begin the match. And it looks like Marcus Creed with a big forearm strike, and now forearm strike to Kazushi there. Marcus Creed definitely isn't to be taken lightly whatsoever either. This man, he is been on a roll as of late in PSW, and you do not want to take this man lightly whatsoever. This man has been in just a handful of matches here in PSW, and every single one of them he has put on a great performance. I believe he's won 2 of them out of the matches that he's had. And now, wait a minute, Brandon Alexander, big arm drag, trying to get back the momentum here in this match. Now, oh my gosh, big knee. Looks like Brandon Alexander was going for a kick of his own, but gets caught with a big kick or a big knee from Marcus Creed. And now, arm drag from Marcus Creed. Big forearm from Marcus Creed again, but gets caught with a drop kick from Kazushi there. And now Kazushi looking to lock in some kind of submission maneuver here. Now he's wrenching back on that shoulder, trying to dislocate it possibly to weaken up that arm of Brandon Alexander. And now Brandon Alexander, Irish whip, where is he sending him outside of the ring? And now Brandon Alexander taunting here, but don't get caught up taunting too long. Wait a minute, never mind. He's able to counter whatever Marcus Creed was going to go after there, going for a kick, but no. Irish whip into the corner, big elbow strike, and now big kick to the head. And Brandon Alexander now picking him up, big knee, taking him down. Now calling for Brandon Alexander to get up, but gets caught with a forearm from Kazushi. Now Marcus Creed, big drop kick to the back from Brandon Alexander, and now these three men just going at it here, not letting each other really take any time to breathe. Big drop kick, beautiful drop kick from Brandon Alexander to Kazushi there, and now big snap German suplex on the Marcus Creed from Brandon Alexander. Now wait a minute, what is he thinking here? Picking him up. What is he gonna go for? Irish whip into the corner. Big elbow. And now big kick to the head. Taking down Marcus Creed, but still not finished. Picking him up. Irish whip into the other corner. But Kazushi right behind Alexander. But Marcus Creed, wait a minute. Irish whip from Brandon Alexander. I'm wondering what Alexander is thinking here. He keeps on trying to put whoever he's going against into the corner. Gotta wonder for what. Now, slamming that knee into the mat from Marcus Creed. Now calling for Kazushi to get up. Big time. Sit out. Reverse DDT. 1, 2. And wait a minute. Alexander better break it up. I thought this was elimination, but I could be wrong. I don't think this is elimination at all. I think it's just a first fall to the finish. So good thing Brandon Alexander was able to get in the ring. Big time kick to the head. Busting open Marcus Creed. And now grabbing a hold of Marcus Creed now. What is he thinking here? Wrenching that arm. Big kick to the arm. To the shoulder of Marcus Creed. And now Alexander. Right into the corner. What is he thinking about here? I think I have an idea on what Brandon Alexander, yes I do, I know exactly what Alexander is setting up here. Kazushi just gonna watch here, going coast to coast. I believe this is called the, I don't want to be wrong, I don't want to be wrong, so I'm not gonna say it, but big kick from a drop kick from across the ring, going coast to coast. Now Kazushi taking advantage of the distracted Brandon Alexander after that big move that he just pulled off on the Marcus Creed. Now Kazushi taking advantage of Brandon Alexander there. Now picking him up. What is he thinking about doing here? Big time punch to the midsection from Brandon Alexander. Now tossing out. Kazushi now dropping him down on his head with Marcus Creed. And now Marcus Creed fired up here. Brandon Alexander trying to roll away, but still Marcus Creed on top of him here. Turning him around. What is he thinking about doing here? Big uppercuts in the corner there from Marcus Creed. Marcus Creed fired up. Into the corner. Another uppercut. Whip to the other corner. Going for a third. Or multiple uppercuts actually by this time. Now big drop kick from Marcus Creed. Now going right after Kazushi with that big clothesline. Now wait a minute. To the ropes. Coming back with a big knee to the side of the face of Kazushi. Now going for the pinfall. 1, 2. And only a 2 count for Marcus Creed there. Now calling for Kazushi to get up. Wait a minute. We've seen this before. This is his finisher, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and no. I think if Kazushi wasn't able to kick out there, this match would be all over because Alexander was not in the ring in time. But now I'm wondering, what does Alexander have to do to try to stay on top of this match? So, he really needs to take advantage of the down and out Kazushi if he really wants to win this match. But I'm wondering what Alexander is doing. He's probably thinking of what he wants to do next. Trying to get a little bit of a breather here in this match also, because this match has been going back and forth. I'm wondering what Alexander is doing here. Kazushi now getting up. Big time reversal from Alexander. I'm wondering what he's doing there. I'm very confused. Now big kick, but now Marcus Creed. What is he setting up here? Oh my gosh, dropping him down on his knees. Now dragging Marcus Creed. Wait a minute, I guess Marcus Creed changed his mind on what he wanted to do here, and now Double knees to the head again to Marcus Creed there from Brandon Alexander. And now Alexander, what is he thinking about doing here? Turning him over. Now I'm going to slam that knee into the mat, trying to target that knee and that leg of Marcus Creed, trying to do any damage he possibly can. Oh my gosh, big backbreaker from Brandon Alexander. Now going for the pinfall, but Kazushi already back up to his feet and able to break it up before. And now these two men going to go back and forth here. Wait a minute. Alexander, big knee to the head. That could be it for Kazushi. 1, 2, and no, Kazushi able to get the shoulder up, and now it seems as if Brandon Alexander is not affected by that big clothesline to Kazushi. Now atomic drop, and now what is he going for here? Double knee, double drop kick to the face of Kazushi, and now turning his attention. Oh, wait a minute. Sunset flip powerbomb into a pinfall. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Not able to pick up the victory just yet. Brandon Alexander really showing why he is the heart of PSW here tonight. And now he's going to lock in that crossface style of maneuver. But now Marcus Creed fighting out of it. Big elbow to the face of Brandon Alexander. Big kick to the midsection. But wait a minute. Marcus Creed. Big brainbuster going for the pin combination. 1, 2, and no. Brandon Alexander fighting, trying to stay in this match, trying to get an opportunity to go against one of his best friends here in professional wrestling is Byron X. So this would be a great match for these two. A lot of respect for each other, a lot of no really hatred towards each other, but definitely a lot of respect. So it would be interesting to see Brandon Alexander going one-on-one with Byron X. But then again, these other two men in this match, Kazushi and Marcus Creed, are great performers and could probably put on just as good of matches. Wait a minute. 1, 2, no. Brandon Alexander able to get the shoulder up, but as I was saying, Kazushi and Marcus Creed, they might not have the best relationship with Byron X, but they could still put on one heck of matches with the current Cruiserweight champion. But now Kazushi going again for the pinfall. 1, 2, and now Marcus Creed was trying to stomp, but wasn't close enough to Kazushi, but luckily he's able to break it up in time. And now Kazushi dropping Alexander on his head. And now Marcus Creed taunting in the face of Kazushi. That's one thing you do not want to do. Kazushi, whenever he's in this ring and once that bell rings, he is fully focused on his opponent. And that is exactly what he is doing here, focusing on Marcus Creed. We very rarely see Kazushi taunt in a match. And I think that's what costed Marcus Creed here. He's trying to taunt too much. Double stomp to the chest of Marcus Creed. Now Alexander turning his attention towards Kazushi. Big knee. We've seen this earlier on in the match. Now Alexander, will it be enough for the victory is the question. 1, 2, and 3. Brandon Alexander is the new #1 contender. Will be going to Bound for Glory to face off against Byron X for the Cruiserweight Championship. This is a 5-star match in the making between these two men coming up at the pay-per-view. You don't even gotta see it to know it's gonna be good. But now, look at these replays of this amazing match these men just put on. This is exactly why we put the cruiserweights first, because these cruiserweights know exactly how to set the tone for PSW Impact.
Here is your winner, Brandon Alexander.
Big congratulations to Brandon Alexander. We will see him at the next pay-per-view at Bound for Glory, going one-on-one with Byron X for the Cruiserweight Championship. Now the question is, will he be walking out of Bound for Glory with that championship is the question. Wait a minute. Byron X in the ring. Now these two men face to face. This is exactly what we'll see at Bound for Glory. Wait a minute. Up next we have Brandon Collins versus Jake Carter, but from what I just heard from Paul Bryan, he just said that he's already got 2 people scheduled for the television championship match tonight. So it seems as if 2 people already came to him for the match.
Way to the ring, from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 210 pounds, Brandon Collins.
Brandon Collins just recently, last week, signed with PSW, and now he is here, gonna make his in-ring debut against the United States champion. We're gonna get a little short preview of this match that will most likely be happening at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view, but it will be, this is a non-title match tonight, but at the pay-per-view it will be for the United States Championship. But from what we just heard, Paul Bryan has already chosen the 2 people that are in the television championship match later on tonight, and you gotta wonder who are those people. You gotta already know Do-Rag Jones is in that match, but the question is, who is the second guy? Who is that second guy in the match? We'll have to wait and find out later tonight. But right now, we are about to have this match between Brandon Collins and Jake Carter. We gotta wonder if Brandon Collins is ready for some action here tonight, here in front of the PSW Impact crowd. Brandon Collins has had great matches other places, but Jake Carter strongly believes those other matches and those other places you've been do not matter anymore. It's about what you do here in PSW, and we're going to find out exactly if Brandon Collins can prove himself here tonight against Jake Carter and prove that he is still the best everywhere he goes. We're going to see exactly that here tonight. And now the current United States champion, Jake Carter, about to make his way to the ring. Collins looking ready to go. Now making his way to the ring, the current United States champion, Jake Carter, about to make his way to the ring here. This is only our second match here on the card, but also, from what we heard from Paul Bryan, Joe Blade will be facing the winner of tonight's television championship match. So next week we're going to have the in-ring return of Joe Blade. Now making his way to the ring, we have the current PSW United States champion in Jake Carter. Look at that new championship design.
From London, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the United States champion, the hardcore icon, Jake Carter, champion.
Jake Carter now making his way to the ring. Also, I'd like to announce that in just a few weeks from now will actually be an entire year that PSW has been around. It will be the PSW 1-year anniversary of being built and technically started. So PSW has accomplished, actually I would say, a lot in just 1 year here. Starting from nothing, starting in a gymnasium, all the way here to the ballroom, and signing some of the best talent in the world in professional wrestling. So I would say in 1 year, PSW is a pretty big success. So Jake Carter does look focused here, though. He says that Brandon Collins doesn't deserve to be facing for his championship because he's made a name for himself elsewhere. He doesn't think he deserves to immediately come in and get a championship match. Wait a minute, Jake Carter rushing, striking, attacking Brandon Collins. The bell has already rang, but just right after Collins, the ref is going to have to push Carter away as we try to get these men back up to their feet. And now Collins able to get back up to his feet. And now taking out his aggression after that attack, a rush attack from Jake Carter. And now was already going for a pinfall, but Jake Carter was able to get out of it there. Now just working on that arm. with these two men. Collar to elbow tie up in the corner. The ref is going to have to split these men up again. Now Collins back with his own strike to the face to Jake Carter. And now stomping on the back of the arm of Jake Carter there. Now wrenching on the eyes of Jake Carter. Big strike to the back, and now headlock takeover. Big elbow to the face of Brandon Collins. Oh my gosh, that don't know what he's going for there, but it kind of was effective if you'd say that. But now Collins, wait a minute, fireman's carry from Jake Carter there on the Brandon Collins, and now slamming his head into the turnbuckle in the corner. Crowd chanting along here. Now that final slam to the turnbuckle there. Now Collins, big kick to the midsection. Definitely was effective there, as now Collins is able to get the momentum back in this match. Now suplex to Jake Carter back into the ring. Very effective there. Now going for the pinfall, but will it be enough? Not even a 1 count. Kind of can already guess that was going to be the end of the match, but you never know here in PSW. Now these big slaps and these chops and strikes to the face from Brandon Collins. Now into the ropes. Big knee from Brandon Collins there. Now Jake Carter shoving off Brandon Collins. Double knees. Wait a minute. Moonsault. Double knees again. Insult to injury from Jake Carter. Now Irish whip into the ropes. Big time knee. Catches the side of the head of Jake Carter. Will it be enough though? Only a 1 count for Brandon Collins there on the Jake Carter. Jake Carter's definitely gonna have to try to prove himself. Back up his words of saying, but Brandon Collins, anything he's done elsewhere does not matter. And that's also another reason why Brandon Collins needs to win here tonight, to prove everybody wrong that he can be the best anywhere he goes. Now going for a drop kick, but misses big time there from Brandon Collins, moving out of the way, and now big time landslide. Now kick to the back of Jake Carter. Now going for the pinfall. Only a 1 count from Brandon Collins there on the Jake Carter. Now going for another kick, but Carter now Irish whip again into the corner. Big time kick to the side of the head. Jake Carter barely able to stand on his feet. Now kick to the midsection. What is Collins thinking about here? Going, spinning. Oh my gosh, big move. Going for the pinfall. Will it be enough for the victory though is the question. 1, 2, and no. Jake Carter able to get the shoulder up before the 3. Collins trying to do anything he can to walk out of here with the momentum going into the Bound for Glory pay-per-view in just a few weeks. But now Collins going for a spinning cutter, connects, going for the pinfall immediately. Smart strategy too. And no, Jake Carter proving why he is the United States champion, able to get out of that pinfall by getting the shoulder up before the 3. And now big kicks to the head of Jake Carter from Brandon Collins. Now Collins is stomping away here on the Jake Carter. Now Irish whipping to the corner, but now wait a minute. Jake Carter, we've seen this before. He loves to do this. Going for that superplex to the outside. Oh my gosh. These two men have to be broken in half. I'm surprised Jake Carter is even the one able to stand back up on his feet. And now, wait a minute. Working on that arm. I'm surprised Jake Carter is immediately tossing Brandon Collins in the ring, but surprisingly Collins able to recover quickly of that big time superplex onto the outside, because underneath that mat is straight concrete. So I am in shock that he's even able to walk or do anything at the moment. The ref already had a 5 count. These two men are going to have to get back in the ring. The ref had a 6, but both men able to get back in the ring in time. Now Collins don't want to get caught up taunting for too long here in this match. The Spartan, Brandon Collins, came here to PSW and immediately focusing his eyes on the United States champion Jake Carter. Jake Carter said there isn't anybody talented enough here in PSW and worthy of going against him for his championship, and Brandon Collins thinks otherwise. So tonight, these two men are going to get out their frustrations before the pay-per-view. Now snap DDT from Brandon Collins there. Now picking up Jake Carter here. What is Collins going to do here? Big kick to the midsection. Going for a big time spinning suplex. Collins down and rolling out in this match already. To the ropes. Wait a minute. Big time knee to the side of the head. Jumping knee. Now going for the pinfall. Will it be enough? 1, 2. And no, Jake Carter again able to get the shoulder up before the 3. Collins now confused and wondering, but I think he knows exactly what he has to do to take out Jake Carter here tonight. Big kick to the midsection. I think we've seen this earlier. Elevated, spinning, cutter connects. Now going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and no, again. And Brandon Collins cannot believe it that Jake Carter is kicking out, getting the shoulder up before the 3 count, and now elevated flatliner, or inverted flatliner to Brandon Collins, or Jake Carter from Brandon Collins, but now Jake Carter with the sign language there. This is a PG show, if you will, kinda, I think, but now Irish whip into the corner. Jake Carter, gotta wonder what Jake Carter has to do to be able to pick up the victory against Brandon Collins to prove why he's United States champion. But now, wait a minute, ducks under. Big time clothesline taken down. Brandon Collins there. The agility of Jake Carter in this match on showcase here. And now, for spinning elbow drop to Jake Carter there. Now Irish whip into the ropes. Ducks under. Gets caught with the clothesline from Jake Carter there. Now picking him up. What does Jake Carter got to do here? Irish whip into the ropes. Coming back for a big time German suplex from Jake Carter. Jake Carter now dragging Brandon Collins here. Now going for the pinfall. 1, 2, but no. Collins able to get the shoulder up before the 3. Gotta wonder, what does Collins have to do, and what does Jake Carter have to do to win here tonight to prove himself? Now insult to injury again from Jake Carter. Now Jake Carter is flipping off the crowd with that sign language again. And now, wait a minute, backstabber style of move. Now calling for Collins to get up. This could be it for Collins. Super kick, taking him down, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and no. Collins fighting to stay in this match, able to get the shoulder up before the 3. Now, Collins getting picked up by Carter again with another super kick. But this time, German suplex combination from Jake Carter. Now slamming his head into the mat is Jake Carter. Now taunting away a little bit here. Brandon Collins really being taken to his limits by this man, Jake Carter. Irish whip into the corner. Now Collins turning him around. Big elbow strike from Brandon Collins here. Now double knees into the corner. Now what is he thinking about doing here? Backing up. Big time boot to the side of the head, busting open Jake Carter there. And now calling for Jake Carter to get up is Brandon Collins. Big kick to the midsection. We've seen this. This is the 3rd time this move has been put on Jake Carter, but will this be enough this time? 1, 2, and 3. Brandon Collins able to pick up the victory against Jake Carter, proving that he is still the best here everywhere he goes. But we're gonna see at the next pay-per-view if Brandon Collins can do this exact same thing against Jake Carter and see if he's able to pick up the United States Championship. But we're gonna have to wait and see when that time comes. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see where this goes from here. But Brandon Collins, big time victory, and we're going to see what transpires after this. But Brandon Collins.
Here is your winner, Brandon Collins.
Brandon Collins having a big time in-ring debut, successful in-ring debut from Brandon Collins. Jake Carter down and out on the side there. But will this be the same result at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view? We're going to have to wait and see. But congratulations, Brandon Collins, on a successful debut here on PSW. Wait a minute. That's Dustin Jeffries and James Omega breaking out into a brawl here. Remember, Dustin Jeffries' Hardcore Championship is under 24/7 rules. Just last week, it was Dustin Jeffries and Phoenix Nitro going after each other on Impact and Fight Night. But now, it looks like James Omega is trying to get a piece of that championship for himself. Former member of the High Flying Giants, but Alex Blacksmith has decided to retire from in-ring competition, so now it is just James Omega trying to make a singles career here in PSW. Now, oh my gosh, dropping him down on his knee. This is concrete. This is a solid floor backstage. These two men are breaking into a brawl, and there is a referee back there as well. So Dustin Jeffries, I believe this is an official match, I believe, because the referee is back there. And James Omega and Dustin Jeffries just going at it here, right into that concrete wall. James Omega sends Dustin Jeffries. Now these two men just breaking out into a brawl here. Now, wait a minute. Big time DDT onto that solid floor from James Omega. These two men just going at it here, just brawling, just not even caring about their surroundings. Now big elbows from Dustin Jeffries. Now Irish whip into that door there. Big forearm strike again. Now tossing him again into that solid door there. Does Dustin Jeffries, and now these two men just breaking out into this brawl. This is a Hardcore Championship match technically because it's under the 24/7 rules. There is a referee backstage. Now Dustin Jeffries going for the pinfall. Only a one count for Dustin Jeffries, but Jeffries now thinking, what does he have to do to continue to defend this championship? So far he's been successful. Wait a minute, he's got that fire extinguisher and now spraying James Omega with it. Now, oh my gosh, hitting him in the head, showing exactly why Dustin Jeffries is the Hardcore Champion here. Now big elbow to the side of the head of James Omega. Big kick to the head from Dustin Jeffries. These two men just brawling. Dustin Jeffries really taking it to James Omega. Oh my gosh, big time move from Dustin Jeffries. Now I believe this is the Dustin driver. But will this be enough? Referee, 1, 2. And no, James Omega getting the shoulder up here tonight. James Omega really trying to pick up any momentum he can here in PSW since leaving the tag team division. But right now he's putting on one heck of a brawl against Dustin Jeffries. Big opportunity for these stars if they want a championship and 24/7 rules, but they've got to go against this man, Dustin Jeffries, if they want that opportunity. Now Irish whip into the wall again from Dustin Jeffries. Jeffries seriously taking it here to James Omega. 1, 2, and no, Omega again getting the shoulder up. Showing the fight of this man. If Dustin Jeffries wanted to, he could easily just leave and be done with this match and still have the championship. So I think Dustin Jeffries just likes to finish a match. He likes to prove why he is a champion, why he is the Hardcore Champion. And this is exactly what he's doing. He wants to prove that he's not to be taken lightly here whatsoever. Now James Omega, cool, we have a new champion here. But no, Jeffries catching him. Jeffries setting it up for Boston Crab here, wrenching down, trying to make James Omega submit here. The hardcore Dustin Jeffries here tonight, showing why he's that hardcore champion. He did have the stipulation for the Enforcers Challenge every time he's defending the championship, but it seems as if the chairman, Paul Bryan, wants this to be his way, wants this to go down his way. Now going for the pinfall. This could be it. 1, 2, and no, again, James Omega getting the shoulder up, and Dustin Jeffries cannot believe it. Dustin Jeffries getting frustrated here, because Jeffries wants to keep his hardcore championship. These two men just continuously brawling, continuously fighting. Jeffries seriously trying to keep this championship around his waist. Elevated flatliner right there on the concrete. Now big elbow from James Omega going for the pinfall. 1, only a 1 count. Jeffries able to get the shoulder up even before the 2. After being slammed face first into the mat. Not into the mat, the concrete floor backstage. Now just stomping away is James Omega, and now right at the concrete wall. Dustin Jeffries sending James Omega. Low blow. This is a non-disqualification, so anything goes, but low blow from Jeffries. 1, 2, and 3, able to pick up the victory after the low blow. Congratulations, Justin Jeffries. And now, up next, we have a tag team match between Agony and Main Event Status. This is going to be very interesting. We have not seen Main Event Status in quite a while here in PSW, so this is going to be pretty interesting here. Same with Agony. Agony, we have not seen them since the Crossfire pay-per-view. Chase Daniels and Cam Bennett here. Agony trying to make their way back up the rankings here in PSW in the tag team division. In just a few weeks at the pay-per-view, it will be the Cousins of Chaos going against the current tag team champions and Souls of Mischief, which the Souls of Mischief have held these championships since the Warzone pay-per-view. That's almost around the time that PSW started, and that is pretty insane whenever you think about it, that Souls of Mischief have had the longest reign for the tag team championships in PSW and history of PSW. So they picked up those championships whenever they faced the British Lanterns at the Warzone pay-per-view, and British Lanterns had a little bit of a feud going with them, and then the British Lanterns broke up just a few months later. But now it's Main Event Status. Matt Spade and the Tank about to make their way to the ring. Matt Spade looking ready to go here. And now the 7-foot tall, 300+ pound Tank making his way to the ring. Look at the size of this man compared to Matt Spade. This man is a monster. And tonight,
at a combined weight of 640 pounds, Matt Ace and the Tank.
The Tank and Matt Spade, Main Event Status, making their return to PSW. And tonight we're going to see these two men go to war with Agony. We're going to see if Agony has what it takes to defeat these men. These men are not to be taken lightly whatsoever. Tank making his way into the ring here. Look at that tall monster, the giant. We're going to see tonight if the Tank Tank and Matt Spade have what it takes to gain momentum once again. Golden Sensation, they just had a match recently, and big time elbow to the face of Cam Bennett there from Matt Spade. But just recently, as I was trying to say, Golden Sensation, Jr. and Lance Vega have decided to leave PSW, so they have been released of their contracts here. So they had a short run here in PSW, so they've decided to pack their bags and go pursue other careers. But right now that leaves a big opportunity for these two tag teams and Cam Bennett and Matt Spade to possibly have a future championship match in the future against Souls of Mischief or Cousin Chaos, depending on what happens at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. Now Matt Spade, big time brainbuster suplex style of move. Don't know exactly what it is, but it was very effective. Now the Tank getting into the ring here, picking up Cam Bennett. Big kick to the midsection. Now, oh my gosh! Surprisingly, Cam Bennett was able to recover from that, but Tank immediately grabbing the momentum back. Oh my gosh, big time. Complete shot. Facebuster from Cam Bennett there. The Tank not in a good position here in this match. Cam Bennett trying to do whatever he can to take down this giant, this monster of a man, the Tank. Big time knee to the Tank there from Cam Bennett. Now Bennett picking up the Tank. Irish whip into their corner. They're grabbing a hold of the Tank. What is he thinking about here? Irish whip into the ropes. Big time. Oh my gosh. Shadow Machine. I don't know exactly what it's called, but going for the pinfall. Spade able to break it up. Big. Oh my gosh. Chase Daniels just accidentally kneed Cam Bennett. Trying to go for Matt Spade, but a little bit of a misfire there from Chase Daniels. Now stomping on the back of the Tank from Chase Daniels here. These men going back and forth here already. Chase Daniels working on the arm of the Tank. Now the strategy is to keep the Tank down, keep the Tank grounded for as long as possible, because when this man is up on his feet, he is very hard to get back down. So their strategy needs to be trying to stay on top of the Tank here, trying to keep the momentum in their side. But now the Tank, big time knee to the midsection. Now going to tag in Matt Spade to get a little bit of a breather to catch his breath while Matt Spade does his work inside of the ring. Big stomp to the back to Chase Daniels from Matt Spade. Irish whip into the corner. Going for it. Oh my gosh, big time miss. Going face first in the turnbuckle, but now Matt Spade trying to pick up the momentum again, but Chase Daniels grabbing a hold of him. Going to take him to his corner, but fighting out of it here is Matt Spade with those elbow strikes to the midsection. Now Matt Spade. Oh, wait a minute. Big time reversal from Chase Daniels. Now dropping him down on his head. This Chase Daniels now tagging in Cam Bennett here. Cam Bennett, you gotta wonder what he's gotta do here to keep the momentum. But wait, Matt Spade with a big single leg drop kick to Cam Bennett there. Now arm drag from Cam Bennett. Oh my gosh, going for a double axe handle, but oh my gosh, gets caught with an elbow from Cam Bennett there to Matt Spade. Now Irish whip into the corner. Matt Spade able to get out of it there. Bad place for Matt Spade though to be in the corner of agony. Wait a minute, Matt Spade. Back suplex combination. Beautiful combination from Matt Spade there onto Cam Bennett. Now dragging him into their corner, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and now Cam Bennett able to get the shoulder up before the 3. Now big elbow to the top of the head of Cam Bennett there from Matt Spade. Now Spade calling for Cam Bennett to get up here. Wait a minute, slamming him down, or Cam Bennett trying to pick up the momentum back on his side, going for a big time miss there from Cam Bennett. Gets caught with a big rolling elbow from Matt Spade. Wait a minute, tag from from Cam Bennett to Chase Daniels, and now the momentum. Wait a minute, slows down the momentum now from Matt Spade. Able to stop the momentum that Chase Daniels had. Big time reversal. Matt Spade no selling whatever that was, but gets caught with a big clothesline in the corner. Now these two made a big drop kick from Chase Daniels, taking down Matt Spade. Now calling for Spade to get up is Chase Daniels. Up on the shoulders. What is he thinking about doing here? Big go to sleep. Now going for the pinfall. Tank inside of the ring, too. And luckily Matt Spade was able to get the shoulder up. But gets caught with a big strike from Chase Daniels, trying to taunt there in the face of the Tank. Now again another big strike from the Tank. Chase Daniels just resilient here, going after the Tank there. Finally gets him down off of the side there. But now Chase Daniels locking in this submission hold on to Matt Spade. Trying to wear down Spade here is Chase Daniels, but now Spade trying to fight out of it here. Big elbow to the side of the head. Chase Daniels from Matt Spade. Now Irish whipping to the corner, but the Tank not there for the tag. Now the Tank barely back up to his feet. Now Spade locking in the submission hold. Will Chase Daniels be forced to tap out here and no, able to get out of it there big time. Reversal from Chase Daniels trying, wait a minute. Chase Daniels, big knee to the side of the head, to the back of the head of Matt Spade from Chase Daniels, and now going into the corner. What is Daniels calling for? It looks like he's calling for that knee, and it connects, but will it be enough? Wait a minute, just another stomp, not even going for the pinfall. Wait a minute, spinning him around. It's Chase Daniels. Oh my gosh, big airplane spin from Chase Daniels there. Now going for the pinfall. Will it be enough? Tank trying to get him in the ring. 2. And no, I thought that was going to be a 3, but Matt Spade able to get the shoulder up before the 3 count. It's like an inch away from the referee hitting the 3. Now these two men going back and forth here. Big arm drag. Reversal from Chase Daniels. From Matt Spade to Chase Daniels. Now Irish whip into the corner. Chase Daniels, Cam Bennett, Agony trying to do whatever they can to get their names back in the title picture here. Big DDT from Matt Spade on the Chase Daniels there. These men really going back and forth here tonight. Really trying to prove themselves here in the tag team division. Going for the pinfall 1. Only a 1 count for Matt Spade. Now, at this point in the match, you gotta wonder what does these men have to do to walk out of here as the victors, to walk out of here with the victory and be able to have the most momentum, possibly earning themselves a shot in the future for a championship match against either the Souls of Mischiefs or Cousin of Chaos, depending on when it is and who will be champions at the time. Now Cam Bennett going for a dropkick, but not close whatsoever. Cam Bennett fighting back here. A big time dropkick to Matt Spade, but Spade going for a big time DDT. Beautiful maneuver from Matt Spade there. And now Cam Bennett fighting back here. Matt Spade immediately getting back up to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. Now these two men, main event status, working as a team here. Matt Spade and the Tank, I think, maybe talking about something and what they want to do next. The Tank's shouting something at Matt Spade. Matt Spade just staring at Cam Bennett. Can't really hear what they're saying, but you gotta wonder what they are saying. Now Spade going for a, wait a minute, big time reversal from Cam Bennett there. Now Cam Bennett was trying to do something, was not able to connect anything. And now, wait a minute, the Tank to the ropes, kick to the side of the head of Cam Bennett. That's gotta be it. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and no. Cam Bennett able to get the shoulder up. Now the Tank, big bicycle kick from the Tank there. Now Cam Bennett trying to do anything he can to stay in this match. Luckily he's able to get that leg sweep onto the Tank. Now the Tank up on the shoulders. He has Cam Bennett, big time slam for him. The Tank and now gonna lock up Cam Bennett in the submission hold. Look at the height he has. Cam Bennett, the Tank, just having him high above, but ended up having to let go because his leg was in the ropes. Another bicycle kick from the Tank, and now going for the pinfall. This could be all over. 2, 3, and the main event status, picking up the huge victory here tonight against Agony. Matt Spade and the Tank. I guess you could say a dominant performance. Agony did their best to take out the big man, the Tank, but it was not enough. There at the last minute, the Tank was dominant with the 2 bicycle kicks. And then the tag team maneuver you see in here, I think that was mostly what ended the match and wore down Cam Bennett. But congratulations to main event status. Definitely a team you do not want to take lightly or take your eyes off of. Wait a minute, it's Souls of Mischief attacking the Tank and Matt Spade. Souls of Mischief have been saying a lot of stuff with their promos as of late on Twitter, and just last week these men really showing that they don't care anymore. We're about to hear from them now. Big time words from these men backstage. Up next we have a triple threat between the champion Taryn Lachlan, Ashley Wayne, and Z. Andrea Washington. But from what we just heard from the Souls of Mischief is that wait a minute, making her way to the ring, we have Ashley Wayne. But as I was saying, Cousins of Chaos saying that they are technically just an example of what's going to happen to the Cousins of Chaos, and saying that they have not seen Chaos yet. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes down at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view between Souls of Mischief and Cousins of Chaos. But here, Ashley Wayne, she has an opportunity to prove herself against Z. Andrea Washington and the current PSW Women's Champion and Taryn Lachlan. So Ashley Wayne has got a huge opportunity to prove herself, and we're going to see if she can hang in the ring with these 2 women.
And her opponent, first, from Stanford, North Carolina, Z. Andrea Washington.
Z. Andrea Washington now making her way to the ring, looking focused and ready to go here in this match. We're going to see if Washington has what it takes to compete here against the champion and Ashley Wayne. Andrea Washington has been fighting here in the women's division, been trying to do whatever she can to get her hands on that championship or a championship opportunity. Now, next up, about to make her way to the ring, we have the women's champion herself, Taryn Lachlan. You gotta wonder though, will we see
And
Asha here tonight?
Louisiana, the Women's
Taryn Loughlin now making her way to the ring. The current PSW Women's Champion. Looking focused and ready to go here. Loughlin now. She's really been on a pretty dominant reign here as of late. Last week she actually attacked Asha with the championship. I guess she heard too much from Asha and decided to hit her with the championship, and now she's going to be putting this match against Ashley Wayne and Andrea Washington. Gotta wonder, she's got to pick up the victory here tonight if she wants to leave here with the momentum and really prove herself against Asha, that she's not to be taken lightly. Asha, I think, believes that she is gonna go into the Bound for Glory pay-per-view and just take out Taryn Loughlin. She was saying that Taryn Loughlin technically just got lucky during their last match, but now Ashley Wayne, big kick to the head though from Taryn Loughlin, big knee to the side of the head of Ashley Wayne rolling out of the ring smartly, and now it's going to be Andrea and Taryn Loughlin. Big time suplex from Andrea Washington, dropping Loughlin on her head. And now wrenching on the neck of Taryn Loughlin is Andrea Washington. Slamming her down, now turning her attention to Ashley Wayne. Now slamming her head into the mat there is Ashley Wayne. Ashley Wayne really trying to prove herself here. Whenever Asha made her debut, it was against this woman, Ashley Wayne, and it was a dominant performance from Asha. So Ashley Wayne definitely needs to redeem herself, and she's been wanting to prove herself here in PSW in the women's division. That she might be small, but she definitely shouldn't be taken lightly, and she's trying to prove that here tonight. Going for a big crossbody, not crossbody, but body splash into the corner, but Andrea able to move out of the way, and now picking up the momentum again is Andrea. But now, wait a minute, Hurricane Rana from Ashley Wayne onto Andrea, going for the pinfall, but Taryn Loughlin in the ring just in the nick of time before the pinfall. Big drop kick from Ashley Wayne, but gets caught with a strike from Andrea. Washington now, big super kick, taken down Ashley Wayne, but gets caught with a double axe handle from Taryn Loughlin. Now Loughlin locking in the submission hold onto Ashley Wayne. Now big strikes to the side of the head of Taryn Loughlin. Big strike again. I'm actually just getting word that later on tonight, before the main event, we will hear from the new general manager of PSW. So that's going to be exciting news that we're going to hear tonight before the main event. I got to wonder, who will it be? Will it be someone from the roster? Or will it be someone completely new? We're just going to wait and see. But now Andrea, big time flatliner style on move, going for the pinfall, but Ashley Wayne trying to break it up here. For some reason, I didn't break it up there, but Taryn Loughlin was able to get the shoulder up before the 3. Now, with these very unique maneuvers from Andrea Washington, showing her agility, DDT at the end there from Andrea. And now Andrea trying to think what she's going to do next. Now dragging Taryn Loughlin. Going for the pinfall. Referee in position. 1. Only a 1 count for Andrea there. Now big kick to the side of the leg. Now big kick from Washington there. And now going for a big time move from Ashley Wayne. Now Wayne going up top. But Loughlin right there. Big time cartwheel. Or moonsault. Not moonsault. Big time move though from Ashley Wayne, going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Only a 2 count now. Again, Ashley Wayne up to the top. Big time elbow drop from the top from Ashley Wayne, and now slamming the arm. Going for the pinfall once again. 1, 2, and now again able to get the shoulder up to Taryn Loughlin with the Andrea Washington. Loughlin now with the big suplex. Now Loughlin turning her attention over to DeAndrea Washington now. Just watching her, I think. It's Taryn Lachlan. Waiting for her to move. Now, Washington getting back up to her feet. Going for a kick. Taryn Lachlan just standing there. I'm not too sure what she's doing. But now, again, Washington going for this flatliner. And it connects. Going for the pinfall. Ashley Wayne inside of the ring, trying to break it up there. Again, not close enough. And now, Ashley Wayne. A little bit of confusion there. And now, big time move from Ashley Wayne. Will this be enough, though, is a question. 1, 2, and 3. Ashley Wayne able to pick up the victory here tonight. Definitely proving herself here tonight against these two women here in this match. What a great match it was, though. Ashley Wayne, though, proving herself against these two women. She didn't get the victory over... She didn't get the pinfall on Taryn Lachlan, but she did get a victory over DeAndrea Washington. Now I gotta question, what's the next for Ashley Wayne? Will she get a future title opportunity, title match opportunity? This will definitely give her a lot of momentum, though, regardless, after picking up a victory. Now, wait a minute, Asha getting into the ring, attacking the champion, Taryn Lachlan. Now Ashley Wayne coming to save Taryn Lachlan from Asha, just striking away. Now, wait a minute, clothesline outside of the ring. Does Ashley Wayne and now face to face with Taryn Lachlan. Gotta wonder what this is gonna lead to next, but wait a minute, who is that? Attacking Roger Finesse with that steel chair. Who is that? It's a masked attacker. In a white, I'm not even sure who that is, but Roger Finesse trying to say he's the one and only Element of Surprise briefcase holder. But up next, we have the PSW Television Championship match against Durag Jones and the Fight Night superstar Elijah Riley, able to get an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm hearing that they chose Elijah Riley because of his great performance on Fight Night just last week.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Television Championship. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 283 pounds, the Urban Gladiator, Ray Jones.
Durag Jones making his way to the ring. He was attacked with a steel chair after the match just last week from Roy Pierce. After the time limit ran out, and you can see the aggravation in Durag Jones here, and he really wants this championship back in his grasp because he feels that Roy Pierce disrespected that championship the entire time he's had it, and he wants to bring that championship back to relevancy. And now making his way to the ring, Elijah Riley from Fight Night. He is getting an opportunity of a lifetime here, being able to come to Impact and be able to perform for a television championship. Elijah Riley now making his way to the ring.
From Knoxville, Tennessee, weighing in at 182 pounds, Showtime Elijah Riley.
Showtime Elijah Riley making his way to the ring, getting an opportunity of a lifetime here on Impact. In front of this crowd, the sold out crowd here in the ballroom. Looking very excited, looking very ready to go. I'm sure these two men are going to put on one heck of a match here tonight. Elijah Riley looking ready to go. He put on a great match against Eli Drago at Fight Night last week to crown #1 contender for the Heritage Championship. Now he's here. And now that's what it's all for right there, that television championship. And it has been redesigned. So this is going to be very interesting. They brought in a new championship after the damaged one that Roy Pierce was holding. Now we have a new one, so kind of get the start fresh here. Big German suplex immediately from Do-Rag Jones. The time limit has started. It's at 9 minutes. Every television championship match has a 10-minute time limit. Now just pressing Elijah Riley, the strength of Do-Rag Jones here on display. And Elijah Riley getting a huge opportunity going against Do-Rag Jones. Getting an opportunity to prove himself and being able to showcase what he's made of and possibly get people's attention and a new fan base that can watch him over on Fight Night. So we're going to see if Elijah Riley has what it takes to put on a great performance against this man and Do-Rag Jones. Now big kick to the leg, big drop kick, not enough to take down Do-Rag Jones, but again, hot shot from Do-Rag Jones there, big time reversal from Do-Rag Jones to Elijah Riley. Now a forearm strike, turning him around. What is he thinking about here? Big forearm strike again to the back. Now big Hurricane Rana from Elijah Riley. Now these two men just going back and forth here. Do-Rag Jones does not want to lose this match. He does not want to come this far chasing this championship just to lose to someone from Fight Night in the developmental brand of PSW. Could you imagine the frustration Do-Rag Jones would have if he were to lose to Elijah Riley here tonight? But I'm pretty sure that is most likely not going to happen. But you know, anything can happen here in PSW. But Do-Rag Jones definitely does not want Elijah Riley to walk out of here as television champion, because you gotta wonder what it would do to the mental state of Do-Rag Jones if he were to lose to Elijah Riley here tonight. But take nothing away from Elijah Riley. Elijah Riley is a great talent. He's a great performer, but I do not think he is ready for the main roster. I do not think he is ready to perform with the talent here on the main roster. But now, locking in this hold on the Do-Rag Jones here, trying to wear down Jones, trying to wear him down as much as possible here in this match. Now big elbow to the midsection of Elijah Riley, big power slam. Now going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and no, not even a 2 count. Was close to a 2, but not a 2 count. Do-Rag Jones cannot believe this man was able to get the shoulder up there. Now calling for him to get up on the shoulders, going for the burning hammer, connects, and he, oh my gosh, it looked like Elijah Riley was hung up in the ropes there. 1, 2, and no. Surprisingly, the fight and the will to stay in this match, Elijah Riley was able to get the shoulder up before the 3. Now big arm drag from Elijah Riley to Do-Rag Jones. These two men going for a big knee strike, but was not close enough to Elijah Riley. But now Riley now going for big time. Wait a minute, oh my gosh, sit out power driver. And now Elijah Riley trying to take a breather here. Wait a minute, that's Eli Drago. These men had to show respect last week, and now Eli Drago is on the stage taunting Elijah Riley. Wait a minute, Do-Rag Jones behind. Wait a minute, Do-Rag Jones taking advantage of the distracted Elijah Riley. We know Eli Drago does not like Do-Rag Jones, but taking advantage. 1, 2, and 3. Do-Rag Jones picking up the huge victory here tonight, becoming a 3-time PSW television champion.
Here is your winner and new television
You know,
Gladiator, Ray Jones.
we know Elijah Riley does not like do-rag, but gotta wonder what that was all about. Why it came out and distracted Elijah Riley. We're gonna have to wait and find out on Fight Night tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but Thursday. Excuse me. But congratulations, do-rag Jones. And that is the new PSW general manager. But up next, here we are with the main event of the evening. This is the 8-man battle royal to crown the #1 contender for the PSW World Heavyweight Champion. In the crown, who will be facing Roger McGillicuddy at the pay-per-view, at Bound for Glory pay-per-view. But now making his way to the ring, we have the Outcast. We have not seen him since he lost the European Championship to Drew Anderson in a triple threat at the Crossfire pay-per-view. Now the Outcast trying to redeem himself
his
here.
way to the ring from New Jersey, weighing in at 241 pounds, the man of 1,000 holds, the innovator, Mr. Amazing, the Outlaw.
The Outcast now making his way to the ring here. Definitely not a man to be taken lightly. This man has held multiple upon multiple championships in professional wrestling around the world. And he has held that European Championship here at PSW that has now been vacated, has now been dismissed, if you will. But Outcast looking to prove himself that he can still hang here in PSW. We're going to see if he can do just that here in this over-the-top rope battle royal. 8 men in this match. And now, next up, making his way to the ring, the leader of the Souls of Mischief, Ken Washington. A change of attitude from this man.
And from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 254 pounds, Ken Washington.
This man is tired of being pushed around, tired of being the same old Souls of Mischief, just being known for tag team. But this man, he is looking to become a main event star. He is looking to dominate the PSW roster, to dominate everybody he steps in the ring with. And tonight he gets that opportunity. He gets an opportunity at the World Championship. Could you imagine if he were to walk out of this match with the #1 contender spot, be able to walk out of here, being able to have a guaranteed opportunity to go one-on-one with Roger McGillicuddy at the pay-per-view? Could you imagine Souls of Mischief holding the World Tag Team Championships and Ken Washington holding the World Championship? What that would mean for the Souls of Mischief, but we can't speak too soon because this match isn't even underway. But Ken Washington definitely getting an opportunity here. Now, Shane Sabin making his return to PSW.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, the Savior, Shane Sabin.
This man has faced Roger McGillicuddy once before. He was actually a member of Legacy at the Crossfire pay-per-view. G-String actually returned, and that match was turned into a triple threat for the World Championship, and Roger McGillicuddy was able to pick up the victory over the pinfall over Shane Sabin, and Sabin was not happy with losing, and neither was Legacy. Roy Pierce was leading Legacy, and they attacked Roy Pierce after that match, and technically told him he's not a part of Legacy anymore. And now Shane Sabin is on his own once again. So we're going to see tonight if he can reclaim a spot at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view be able to have an opportunity to face off against Roderick McGillicuddy. And then now, next up, about to make his way to the ring. This man, Jaden Shadow. Just last week, he defeated Kazoshi and Byron X, and he chose to get this opportunity instead of the Cruiserweight Championship, instead of the Light Heavyweight Championship. He wants the World Heavyweight Championship, and that is why he's been put in this match, and why he why he is put in this match is because he wanted this instead. He didn't want the Cruiserweight Championship, he didn't want the Hybrid Championship, and he didn't want the Light Heavyweight Championship. He wants the World Championship, and that is why he is here in PSW. I would say Jaden Shadow is one of the longest people that's been here in PSW. And so far he has shown his dominance. So far he has been a great competitor. And tonight he is looking to get an opportunity to face Roderick McGillicuddy for the championship. And we're going to see if he can do just that here tonight as he gets ready to make his way into the ring. This is an 8-man over the top rope battle royal. We could see some people align themselves with each other and then turn on each other just in a matter of seconds. Because this is a match. It's all for yourself. It's free for all. You can team up with people, but at the end of the day, only one person can walk out of this match with a championship opportunity against Roderick McGillicuddy. And you got to remember also, from what we heard from Roger Finesse, we probably won't see him here tonight, but we might see Roderick McGillicuddy. But from what we heard from Roger Finesse, we might want to keep our eyes on him, because he does have that element of surprise briefcase, and he can cash in at any time. He can cash in at the pay-per-view. He can cash in next week. If we see Roger McGillicuddy, he could even cash in tonight. But that is one thing you're saying. He shouldn't be worried about any of these guys. He should be worried about Roger Finesse.
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 240 pounds, Travis Ace Wolf.
Travis Wolf, the leader of Agony, get an opportunity in this match as well. We have not seen him since the Crossfire pay-per-view. He was in the Element of Surprise briefcase match, but he was not able to pick up the victory. But tonight he gets an opportunity to go for the World Championship. There are some big names here in this match. There are some big names, and on this roster, the likes of G-String, Jaden Shadow, Jonathan Ray, Joe Blade has returned to in-ring action, so that's going to be pretty interesting. The first world champion in PSW, Joe Blade. And now, speaking of Jonathan Ray, now making his way to the ring. There he is.
And from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 206 pounds, Jonathan Ray.
Jonathan Ray wanted this opportunity. Instead of getting his Intercontinental Championship rematch, he wanted this opportunity instead. He wanted to come out here and challenge for an opportunity at the World Championship. He doesn't want the rematch for the Intercontinental Championship against Ace Reeves. He wants the World Championship, and I know exactly why, because he's a great performer here on PSW. He knows what he's doing inside of the ring. He's a submission specialist. Former MMA background. This man is not to be taken lightly whatsoever. As Jonathan Ray makes his way into the ring. the best of the best here in PSW, getting an opportunity to go one-on-one with Roderick McGillicuddy at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. Jonathan Ray is one of those men you do not want to take lightly. One of those men you do not want to get on the bad side of. And now, a man that returned at Crossfire that shocked the world, that made the biggest return in history of PSW, this man G-String, possibly having one of the greatest moments in PSW history, returning at the Crossfire pay-per-view. Nobody knew this man was in the building. Nobody knew this man was going to return, and he did. This man is not to be taken lightly either. He was the second ever PSW World Heavyweight Champion.
Northern Ireland, weighing in at 220 pounds, the living legend, G.
After losing the World Championship to Roderick McGillicuddy, he made a retirement. He seriously went out of retirement, and he decided, you know what, I want to come back. I want to come back and shock the world, and that is exactly what he did at the Crossfire pay-per-view. And tonight he is looking to earn another opportunity at that World Championship, another opportunity to become World Champion here in PSW. This man definitely is not a man to take lightly, definitely not a man to overlook. This man is one of the greatest wrestlers in professional wrestling, I would say, alongside Jonathan Ray and a lot of the men on this roster. But G-String is the second ever World Heavyweight Champion in PSW. And now, finally making his way to the ring, the man that relinquished the television championship has now got an opportunity for the World Championship. He wanted...
From Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 223 pounds, Roy Pierce.
Roy Pierce now making his way to the ring. He relinquished the television championship earlier on tonight to get an opportunity here at the World Championship. He never really cared about the television championship. He cares about the World Championship. He cares about becoming the first ever Grand Slam champion in PSW history. He became the first ever triple champion, holding 3 championships at one time. And now he wants to become Grand Slam champion by holding the World Championship. And now this match is underway. These men already chaos starting inside of the ring. This is an over the top rope battle royal, so anything can happen in this match. Any one little mistake, you can be eliminated. Any little thing you do in this match, you can make the tiniest. Wait a minute, Kid Washington eliminated already. I am shocked. Already elimination by I think that was Travis Wolf that eliminated Kid Washington. But man, Washington now walking his way back to the ring. You gotta wonder if he's gonna be able to come back from this later on. But now, wait a minute. Jaden's Shadow looking to eliminate the Outcast. Now the Outcast hanging on here. These men all breaking out into a fight here. These men, chaos inside of the ring. G-String focusing his attention onto Jonathan Ray. Now just attacking. Wait a minute, Irish whip from Shane Saban, spinebuster from Saban on the G-String. And now Saban just targeting everybody. Roy Pierce almost eliminating the Outcast there. Big stomp to the back into the Outcast. Now Jonathan Ray looking to eliminate Travis Wolf, but Travis Wolf fighting back. And now Shane Saban. Wait a minute. Big time reversal from the Outcast there. Almost getting eliminated by Roy Pierce. Big strike from Roy. And now G-String getting attacked by Jaden Shadow. There's a bunch of chaos here. One of these men are going to walk out of here with the #1 contenders match against, not #1 contenders match, but a opportunity to face Roger McGillicuddy at the next pay-per-view, at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view in the main event. And it's going to be our road to Slammiversary. And at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view, this is going to be the format of the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. I would like to announce is that there will be 3 or 4 Battle Royale matches, like you were seeing here tonight, 8-man Battle Royale matches, to determine who will be facing for each championship. There will be one for the World Championship to be in the main event of Slammiversary, and then there will be a second. Wait a minute, Jonathan Ray just got eliminated. He went to clothesline the Outcast outside of the ring, but ends up eliminating himself by going over the top rope when the Outcast pulled the rope down. But Jonathan Ray cannot believe it. The Outcast tricking. Wait a minute, Saban eliminated by G-String. And now it is this Travis Wolf, Roy Pierce, G-String, and the Outcast in this match. But as I was saying, this is going to be the format of Bound for Glory, is that there will be one to determine the main event of Slammiversary for the World Championship, another to determine who will be going against the women's champion at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view as well, and then there will be a third one for any mid-card championship that the winner chooses. That could be the Intercontinental, the United States, the television, or any mid-card championship that they want. So that's going to be a big opportunity for anybody that wins that match. So it's going to be a big pay-per-view. It's going to be interesting to see who walks out of each of those matches. But now, G-String. Wait a minute, Roy Pierce just eliminated Travis Wolf. Now it is only G-String, Roy Pierce, and the Outcast in this match. G-String, wait a minute, Outcast and Roy Pierce working together with a big cutter on the G-String, and now turning their attention to each other. Outcast grabbing a hold of Roy Pierce. Now just right down on his head with that neck breaker from the Outcast. These two men, I believe, have faced off against each other in other promotions as well. So this is not. Wait a minute. Roy Pierce almost getting tossed over now. Wait a minute, will he be eliminated? Will the Outcast eliminate? Wait a minute, Roy Pierce fighting back here in this match, and now G-String, big kick to the leg of Roy Pierce. Now Outcast is fighting, trying to prove himself here in PSW. These last 3 men in this match struggling to eliminate each other, fighting back and forth, counter after counter, move after move, trying to inch closer towards that World Championship. And now, big time brainbuster from Roy Pierce on the Outcast. Now Roy Pierce picking up the Outcast. What is he thinking about doing here? Grabbing a hold. Big time capture suplex. Not capture suplex, but single arm suplex. Now Roy Pierce back up to his feet. Big knee to the back of the Outcast. And now G-String German suplex on the Roy Pierce of the Outcast, onto his feet now. G-String super kick, and now kick to the head, taken down. But now, turning his attention to the Outcast. Outcast was barely gaining back, trying to take a little bit of a breather there. Finally coming back and getting caught with a suplex from G-String. And now, wait a minute, G-String clothesline. Outcast has been eliminated. Now it's going to be one of these 2 men that are going to walk out of here with the World Championship match in their grasps. Will it be Roy Pierce or will it be G-String? G-String making a return at the Crossfire pay-per-view, and G-String, we all know, once that one-on-one match against Roger McGillicuddy at the pay-per-view. And we all know G-String is going to fight as hard as he can in this match, but we all know Roy Pierce has a goal. He is fighting to become the first ever Grand Slam champion. Now big time reverse DDT from G-string, but as I was saying, these two men both have something to fight for, something to prove. Now, wait a minute. G-string, could he win here tonight? Could he pull it off? Could he make the comeback of a lifetime here in PSW as he's trying to eliminate Roy Pierce here? But no, Roy Pierce fighting out of it, fighting back. Now, big forearm strike on the G-string from Roy Pierce. Now, big chop to the back of the head. Now grabbing a hold of him, taking him to the rope. Now slinging him off. There's Roy Pierce. Now picking him up. Big time German suplex. Oh, wait a minute. Going for a second one. Will it connect? And it does. Going for a third one from Roy Pierce. And it connects again. Both of these men, one of these men, could be going one-on-one with Roger McGillicuddy at the pay-per-view. Wait a minute. G-string almost got eliminated there. Luckily, he was able to get Roy Pierce off of him. But wait a minute now. G-string looking to eliminate Roy Pierce. Looking to toss him over the ropes here. Wait a minute, no. Roy Pierce fighting out of it there. Big strike, forearm strike to the side of the head. Now, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, dropping him down on his head. This is a G-string. Now picking up Roy Pierce here. Up on the shoulders. Roy Pierce turning around. Big single leg drop kick to Roy Pierce. Not Roy Pierce. From Roy Pierce to G-string. Now grabbing a hold of G-string now after that big single leg drop kick. And now clothesline it, and we have our new #1 contender, Roy Pierce, picking up the huge victory. He will be going on to face Roger McGillicuddy at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view in the main event for the PSW World Heavyweight Champion. And that will begin the road to Slammiversary. That will be in just a few weeks away. If you guys did enjoy this episode, leave a like down below. Comment what you guys think, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future episodes. This is only the beginning here for PSW and here on Impact. Roy Pierce picking up a huge victory. Congratulations, Roy Pierce. He is only one step away from becoming Grand Slam champion, but take nothing away from any of these men in this match. All these men are top stars here in PSW. And wait a minute, these two men are going to be face to face. We will see this match happen at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. Man, we'll see you guys next week.